Hello, I'm Melanie McGee from the Shrewsbury Trails Committee, and I am introducing our new parking lot and trail at Camp Wunnegan, which the Trails Committee has worked on for some years and finally has brought to fruition. The park was originally a Girl Scout camp, and the trail leads to the site of the camp, so that is a feature. The park was not well known in town because we didn't have a good entrance and we didn't have parking. Now we do, and we hope more people will come. I'd like to thank the Community Preservation Committee for helping get this funding through. And I'd like to also thank the Parks Department, the engineering and the conservation people, and also the town meeting members who approved the funding for the park. So come on down and take a look at Wunnegan Trails.
This is an exciting day for the Trails Committee. The committee's been an informal committee for the last decade, but the last 2 years we've been a formal committee, and we're making trails accessible to everybody in town. And this today is an example of making an all-access trail available to everyone. And it's one of more to come. We're looking to connect the town and enrich the community by allowing people access near their homes to trails to get out, walk around, and enjoy all the benefits of being out in nature.
Welcome to this beautiful park. 40 acres of lovely forested land set aside as conservation land. There is a lot to explore here. We'll hope you take advantage of that. The property was formerly a Girl Scout camp, and the new trail ends at the site that was the center of activity. The park was, and really remains at this point, fairly unknown to most people in town, and that is probably because there was never a good place to park or an entrance that was particularly visible. But we figured that this is going to help quite a bit. When the Trails Committee began looking at the property and mapping the existing trails, it was clear that there must have been a little parking area here to begin with. There was a fence along the roadway here on 140 with a big gate in it, and there was a spot that was clearly leveled a little bit, and there was the trees there were all about the same age and not very old. So we figured that must have been a kind of early spot there. And we thought that it wouldn't take much trouble to build a new parking lot. We thought, well, we'll cut down some trees, open the gate, spread some gravel, and we'd have a parking lot. Actually, it was a little harder than that. I won't go into details, but actually we had to wait until the town passed the Community Preservation Act in 2020, which gave us a shot at some funding. And I have been a member of that Community Preservation Committee since it began, and I can tell you that there was a great deal of debate about how this would work, and I would like now to thank my fellow committee members of the CPC for their effort, and also the town meeting members who gave it the final official approval. Then there was the actual construction. There were a lot of technical details, and I'm not going to talk about them in detail, but there was something we never considered: stormwater management. All I can say is this is not just a parking lot. There's a lot of engineering under here. I want to thank the incredible efforts of the Parks Department, along with engineering and conservation, and even more especially Kevin Esposito, the man in charge, to finally make this complete and usable. I can't say enough about how much Kevin did to overcome problem after problem to complete the project. And we thank everyone who came together to make it happen. And now, if Diane Tonelli from the Commission on Disabilities would like to say a few words.
Right here. I'm going to come up
Appreciate
with Amy, and Amy's going to speak with us. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Damaris, and I'm honored to be here today as a member of the Shrewsbury Commission on Disabilities to celebrate this wonderful new accessible trail. We're thrilled to see the Trails Committee and everyone who worked on this project take such meaningful steps towards inclusion. Creating the spaces like this sends a strong message that our town values accessibility and wants everyone to be able to enjoy the outdoors. Thank you to the Trails Committee and all who made this happen. It's a big win for our whole community, and I look forward to more projects like this. Thanks.
So without further ado, on behalf of the Trails Committee, we officially open our new accessible trail at Wunnegan. Hey! All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Karen Troy. I am the outdoor consultant for Shrewsbury Girl Scouts, and I've been working with the Town Trails Committee and the Girl Scouts to adopt these trails. So the Shrewsbury Girl Scouts have been coming through on a regular basis and walking the trails at Camp Wunnegan, which is a former Girl Scout property, making sure that the trails are clear and just trying to just increase the enjoyment and usage of the trails.
So Camp Wunnegan is an old Girl Scout camp, and it is awesome. So now that we have this all access trail here, it leads to a myriad of trail opportunities. We have lowlands that are wetlands that you could hike next to. We have higher elevations as well. There's multiple miles of trails in Wunnegan. It's the third or fourth biggest trail system in the entire town of Shrewsbury. It's a wealth of opportunity. There's a great river that runs through. Sit next to the river, have lunch there. Phenomenal resource within town. But now we have a new entrance that's car accessible to others, as well as the traditional entrance that's accessible to all the neighbors to walk right in and immediately enjoy a solitude and just beautiful nature and elements from the old Girl Scout camp.